You got a home in that rock, don't you see? You got a home in that rock, don't you see? Now, I don't know how many of you out there have ever heard of Hi John, the Conqueror. Well, I'm going to tell you about him. Hi John could beat the unbeatable and finish it off with a laugh. But sometimes he got himself into some pretty tight squeezes. But he always seemed to come out on top, just like old Brer Rabbit. But one time, there was an old plantation where the master was mean. I mean, even his wife was mean. So naturally, Hi John had to be around that plantation a lot. He told those slaves, "What y'all need is a song. And it's not here. I don't know where to find it yet. We're going to have to hunt around for the place." But the slaves, they didn't want to hear John. They knew what old master would do to anybody caught running off. But Hi John said, "Old master don't need to know you're gone. You see what you do? You leave your old work-tired body right here where he can see it. And he will never know that you way off somewhere." But of course, they didn't want to listen to John. But then, later on, the weak start giving in to the strong. And Hi John said, "Come on, y'all get ready while I go find something for us to ride on." And then one of the slaves said, "Hold up, John. Ain't we gonna need something to wear? We can't go nowhere dressed like this." Hi John said, "You got a plenty to wear. Now you just reach down inside yourself and you pull out all them fine clothes you've been toting around with you and put them on. I know they're in there. You get them out and put them on." All the slaves started gathering under this big hickory nut tree, and they started to get dressed. Don't you know, this tree was right there where old master and missus could see it from the big house. But they just stood there, and they began to get dressed. And Hi John said, "And bring your instruments too. We're gonna play music on the way." And Hi John, he took off. But a few minutes later, they thought they heard the flapping of wings. And when they looked up, here comes Hi John, riding on the back of a big black crow. He got down real low, and they all got on, and they took off.